Here's the story of Arthur the Rat. Once there was a young rat named Arthur who could never make up his mind. Whenever his friends asked him if he would like to go out with him, he would only answer, "I don't know." He wouldn't say yes or no either. He would always shirk making a choice. His Aunt Helen said to him, "Now look here, no one's gonna care for you if you carry on like this. You have no more mind than a blade of grass." One rainy day, the rats heard a great noise in the loft. The pine rafters were all rotten, so that the barn was rather unsafe. At last, the joist gave way and fell to the ground. The wall shook, and all the rats' hair stood on end with fear and horror. "This won't do," said the captain. "I'll send out scouts to search for a new home." Within 5 hours, the 10 scouts came back and said, "We found a stone house where there is room and board for us all. There was a kindly horse named Nellie, a cow, a calf, and a garden with an elm tree." The rats crawled out of their little houses and stood on the floor in a long line. Just then, an old one saw Arthur. "Stop," he ordered coarsely. "You're coming, of course." "I'm not certain," said Arthur, undaunted. "The roof may not come down yet." "Well," said the angry old rat, "we can't wait for you to join us. Right about face. March." Arthur stood and watched them hurry away. I think I'll go tomorrow," he said calmly to himself, but then again, "I don't know, it's so nice and snug here." That night there was a big crash. In the morning, some men with some boys and girls rode up and looked at the barn. One of them moved a board, and he saw a young rat, quite dead, half in and half out of his hole. Thus the shrinker got his due. Kit. The quick little kitten thinks it bit a pretty big fish. Dress. Many of Jeff's best friends slept in mesh tents in pleasant weather. Trap. The harrowing black cat dashes at any men and lands on the plaid carriage. Lot. The honest swan stops and acknowledges the fox dodging a bothered wasp. Strut. Mother loves butter that comes from the southern countryside. Foot. The butcher should put the pudding in the wooden nook to cook. Bath. Can't have the staff asked to transfer to the enchanted castle in France? ? Cloth. Lawrence often offers Ross a Florida orange and horribly strong, frothy Boston coffee. Nurse. The early bird preferred the earthy worm. Fleece. These unique machines teach people to speak and reason. Face. The raven waits until late day for the great wave to break. Palm. Father and Ma set to calm the facade in the Nevada Plaza. Thought. The small walrus caught the hawk in the salty water. Goat. The rose slowly grows in Owen's old grove. Goose. Beautiful music booms and humans move to the grove. Bryce. The shy writer types at night to fight the silence in my mind. Choice. The spoiled boy hoists the toy from the soil. Mouth. Mountains of flowers crowd the grounds about the house. Near. Deidre's fear seriously interferes with her ideal career. Square. Beware the scarce fairies, rare mares, and scary prairie bears. Start. The Sahara party marvels at the far star on the safari. North. Laura's warm aura reforms Thor's horse for the important war. Fourth. The adorable boar snores hoarsely and notoriously hoards imported pork. Cure. The tourist endures rural tours for Europe and procures gourmet bourbon. Happy. The coffee, salami, spaghetti, and macaroni are ready. Letter. Sugar covers the tiger's whiskers. Comma. Bertha's and Cinderella's Sage is a drama. And now we have major players. We have R. Richards, Wilbur, and Harry are running around the treacherous river. L. Linda and Ali pose belly muscles, laughing laboriously. Ng. The singing mockingbird is swinging on the ring and dings the awing. The thespians gather and breathe 3 authentic breaths together. Harry. Harry and Hillary happily harvest heaps of herbs behind the beehive. Yod. The cute, dutiful blue cockaroo resumes cooking suitable tunes enthusiastically. W. Ooh. Will and Drew whistle when the wind blows between the whimsical weeping willows. Ing. Miss Fanning is walking and hiking in Wyoming. S. Susie lives in her sister's house on Easy Street with her Siamese cats and Siberian husky dogs.
Do you sound like your family?
Oh yeah, definitely. I probably sound the most like my brother. I think. Because we both had to go to speech therapy. I think a few times we went to speech therapy together. Didn't work out. We didn't do that a lot. But we both had speech impediments. And then people say that me and my sister sound a lot alike. But I don't know if how much of how we sound or more so of how we talk. But yeah, I definitely sound a lot like my siblings. And then probably sound like my mom a little bit. My dad, I'm not really sure.
What is your favorite holiday?
God, well, I'm queer, so my favorite holiday is Halloween. Is that true? Yes, I think that is true. Well, first of all, okay, costumes, goth. Fall is really beautiful, especially if you live in a place where there's lots of leaves. Costumes, I love sewing, and so I really like making costumes. Candy, I think more so in the past, but I think now, if I eat too much candy, I get really, really sick because I'm old. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm just being more healthy. But I think Halloween, I just think, also, that inherent business with the occult, I'm, always interested in.